Hello friends, in today's video I'll give you my personal experiences of growing each and every vegetable I have on my terrace garden while harvesting, and you can consider them as tips. So let's see. Tomatoes. So the frequent complaints I get in my comments about tomatoes is that the flowers bloom very well but they don't turn into fruits. That means blossom drop. So that is mainly due to the climatic conditions. Some factors like the climate and the temperatures also affect the fruiting of the tomatoes. So they are self pollinated. So what I suggest you, or what I do is, each time I just wander in my garden, I slightly shake the flowers or the branches of the tomatoes so that the pollination occurs and the fruits are formed. Rich gourd. If you look at my rich gourd vine, you will find white patches over the leaves here. These are the mildew patches. The plant is infected with mildew, and you will find this problem on almost all the gourds. And the remedy or the solution for this is using baking soda. And I also have a video in my Telugu channel. I remove the infected leaves and discard them far away. The organic remedies we use are effective only to some extent, and they have to be continuous even. So what I suggest is remove the leaves and discard them, and leave as many leaves which are sufficient for photosynthesis of the plant. Don't forget to wash your hands before you go to another plant, and also remember to harvest in the proper time. So if you leave it too long on the plant, they lose their tenderness and taste. The ivy gourd. I feel that this is the easiest vine we can ever grow, and if you succeed in getting a stem cutting of this vine, then you will continuously get this vegetable for almost 2 years, as it is a biennial plant and the flowers are self pollinated. Each flower will definitely turn into an ivy gourd, and you don't have any pollination issues. So try to get a stem cutting and plant it as early as possible. Bottle gourds. So while growing bottle gourds, see that you hand pollinate each and every flower, that is the female flower on the vine. So by doing this, we can increase our yield and also the continuous availability of the gourds in the season. Another thing is that the plants grown on land and in pots vary due to their fertilizing levels. So never be in a notion that they should be harvested only after they completely grow. So harvest them within 8 to 9 days, or else they lose their tenderness and also taste. Okra or lady's finger. Lady's finger should be harvested every alternate day to enjoy the tenderness and also the taste. These can be grown throughout the year. So what I do is, after 2 months of sowing the seeds, that is at this stage, when the yield reduces to some extent, I start another batch by sowing the seed, so that when these plants completely stop, they will be ready with the yield. Bush beans. These are very ideal for those who don't have the provision of growing vine varieties, and also they start early than the vine varieties. So we can enjoy these from August itself. I frequently prune them to increase the yield, and always harvest any vegetable when they are tender. Beans. Someone has asked me to show the flowers of this vegetable. Here, these tiny flowers are very beautiful and attractive. Okay. So while growing them, you can even stake them to some sticks, or if you leave them like that, as I did, remove the unwanted or the ripe leaves that touch the ground, so that we can prevent diseases. Another thing we should always put in mind while growing vegetables is how much our family needs, that is our requirements, and plant accordingly. I have 3 to 4 plants in this bag, so which will be approximately some 250 grams, which can be used only for combination dishes. So don't forget to plant as many as required. Brinjal or eggplant. Have you ever found any holes in your brinjal? Those holes are made by the fruit borers or the stem borers. Remove the affected fruits from the plant and destroy them, and also check the stems for any holes, and if you find them, cut the branch just below the hole, and if you open it and see, you find small worms. These borers continue their life cycle on our plants, so it is better to prevent them than to cure. So you should check them from the initial stages and destroy them. Chilies or peppers. So the ones which I am harvesting right now are the heirloom varieties, the very hot peppers, very short and cute ones. What I have observed while growing chilies, all varieties of chilies, is if we leave them on the plant without harvesting, they are not yielding more. The more we harvest, the more flowers and the more fruits. So always harvest them, even if you need them or not. Different hormones are released during different stages of the plant growth. So once the seeding hormones are released, then automatically the yield will also reduce. So harvest more. I suggest the same trick for curry leaves also. The more you prune or pinch the tips, the more you allow the plant to grow. So I keep pinching the tips. These are very small plants from seeds, so they are coming back each time I pinch them. Broad beans or the Indian beans. This variety I am growing it for the first time, and this is a heirloom variety. They are so tender and tasty. I got these seeds from my helper Lakshmi. She bought it from her village. This is another variety of heirloom broad beans, and they taste very good. They yield more, and I have been growing them since 5 years. Villages are the places where we can collect all these varieties of heirlooms, and they are very traditional. They taste good. They are very much resistant to pests and diseases. So whenever you get a chance to visit your native places, first thing you have to do or check is the seeds and the stem cuttings of such plants and all that. So this is today's harvest, and the reason behind uploading harvesting videos is to motivate you people. So these are the vegetables I harvest 2 or 3 times a week. So these are actually sufficient for a family. So what I really want to say through this video is start growing your food. It is not that difficult. Just take the initiative and the process will continue. I hope this video is useful to you all, and please let me know through your feedback. And if you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe Mad Gardener.